our own factory or visit our client's factory to know more details. Thank you for your watching today. During this live show, if you have any questions, you can just comment in the comment place, or you can leave your WhatsApp, leave your email or other contact ways for us. Then our sales manager can give you more information, for example, the data, the detailed data, or the quotation, or the configurations about different capacities. Thank you for your watching today. We're just on the air, so you can wait for a moment. We will give you this live show, give you this introduction about the solar panel recycling machine later. And now we are the Henan Doing Environmental Protection Technology Company, and we are the manufacturer. We have our own factory that's more than 40,000 square meters. So you can come here and visit more prototype. And today we're going to share you one of the prototype that is ready to deliver to England. And I will use this kind of video to have introduced about the more information of our equipment. And if you have any questions, you can just comment. I'm not sure is there anybody in my live show. If you're here, you can say hi to us. And any questions about this kind of business, you can just ask in the comment place. Okay, and well, let's have self-introduction for later. Well, we have some all kinds of the equipment. Like today, we're going to share about the solar panel recycling machine. And we have other kinds of e-waste recycling equipment, like the lithium battery recycling machine, the PCB board, or other kinds of like the other electrical waste. Well, this kind of recycling, and we can get the metals and other like the particle the plastic and other kind of products that we can get. And we also have the carbonization furnace machine. If you are interested in this kind of equipment, you can contact with us. And we also have other kind of raw materials can recycle, like the waste tire with the plastic, or other solid waste or the hazardous waste. Thank you for your watching today, and welcome to Doing's live show. And now we are in China. If you are interested, you can come here and we can have a deep communication and know more details. So now today we're going to share about the solar panel recycling machine. And as we all know, this kind of waste are many more as year has gone. So these solar panels, and we can get this kind of metals, plastic, and like the glasses from this kind of waste things and sold it for profit. And today we are going to share about this kind of technology and how to recycle this kind of waste things. And thank you for your watching today. If you have any questions, you can contact with us. Well, the whole line of us adopts the physical method. It's just the crushing and separation. So there is no air pollution and other kind of pollution, the chemical or water pollution. So it's very environmental friendly, and it's not harmful to the environment and the human body. So the layout here up to me is the solar panel recycling machine based on 5 kilograms per hour. We also have a bigger capacity, the 1 ton per hour or 2 ton per hour. And the bigger one or the smaller one we also have. You can contact with us, and our manager will communicate with you about your capacity and the raw material you have. So this is this kind of chemicals and this kind of technology and the raw materials that we can have. Here is the layout. Well, this is just for the aluminium frame and the glasses. And this line is a crushing and separation for the metals and plastic. Okay, let's start from here. This is the raw material that we can have for different all kinds of the solar panels for all sizes. That we also can we all can use this kind of machine to recycle. This is the 5 products we can get. The main products: the copper and aluminium is the metals, and also the glasses, plastic, and the silicone is also the products that we can get. And the prices is depends on the market and the regions. So you can check on the website of your local prices about the copper and the aluminium. Well, in China nowadays, the copper is about 60,000 RMB now, and the aluminium is more than 10,000 RMB. This is these 2 metals that we can get. And for the glasses, is 1,000, and about the silicone and the plastic is also the prices. For example, the plastic is more than 100 to 1,000. This is the prices. So you can have a check and know more information about the prices, about the market. And if you want to know more information about this, you can just contact with our sales manager directly. So our manager will give you an introduction about the market analysis, the profit analysis, and the quotation of different capacities equipment. Okay, here is the raw material and the products that we can get. And here is a layout with a name of different steps. You can have a look first, and later I will show you one by one about how it works, what kind of products we can get in this step. So during this introduction, if you have any questions, you can just comment, or you can leave your requirements to us privately. For example, you want to know the solar panel recycling machine for 500 kilogram per hour, or you want this lithium battery recycling machine about 2 ton per hour equipment. You want to know the configurations and quotation, you can just contact with us. And here is a production line. The first we have the device is an aluminium frame dismantle machine. This is here, or we can also call the frame removing machine. This is to remove the aluminium frame in the solar panels. And now we can get the aluminium frame and solder it directly. Just as I say, the aluminium, one of the metal, and in China it can sell more than 10,000 RMB per ton. And then we can put it into the glass removing machine to get the glass particles, not the dust, not the mesh of the glasses. So the quality is much more higher. And now we get the glass, and then we will put it into the belt conveyor to get this first crush, the first shredder. The double-shaped shredder will crush the solar panels board to 3 to 5 millimeters particles. Then it will get to the crusher to crush it to a smaller mesh. Then this is the grinder and anti-vibrating screen. Grinder will put it in more smaller mesh, maybe lower than 20 mesh, and then we will use this eddy removal machine to control the sizes. If the large particles, it will go through the grinder to crush again, and the smaller particles, it will come to the air separation, and or we can call this gravity separation and the electrostatic separation to separate the copper from the plastic. Here is brief introduction of our technology, of our equipment. And this the last step. We have two post-dust removal system, because we during this production we don't have some smoke pollution or the gas or the chemical water pollution. The only pollution we have is about the dust. So we have this two kind of machine: the post-dust reactor, the post-dust reactor, and the silicon dust reactor, to collect the dust that can get 99% of the dust, to collect it and to purify the gas that in our plant. So here is a brief introduction, and if you have any questions, you can contact with us, and we will give you some more detailed information for you, the data and the detailed layout. Here is the advantages of our solar panel machine. The first is it have the high separation rate and can reach about 98 to 99% of the final products. The machine is no pollution machine, so it's environmental friendly. And the third advantage is the machine has wide applications, and it have a high efficiency. All kinds of the solar panels and all sizes. Also, all can use this kind of machine to recycle. This is the third wide application. And the first one is the high working efficiency. We have the PLC system to control it automatically. So, while about some places that the labor prices are very high, for example, the European countries, so you can have one PLC system to control the application and the speed and the temperature of the whole line. This is the advantages. And here is more detailed about the different part of the production. You can have a look, and if you have any questions, just you can comment. Let's start from the very beginning. This is the first step. We get the waste solar panels, and then we put it into the aluminium frame removing system, the first step, or we can call it the dismantle machine. In this process, we need at least 2 laborers to put the solar panels on the machine, and then to get the aluminium frame removed. Then the 1 or 2 laborers will put the solar panels, the bare board, to the glass removal machine. This is also the 1 or 2 laborers. Then in this step, we can get the aluminium frame. We can sold it directly. The aluminium prices in China is more than 10,000 RMB. So then we can get this aluminium frame. Then we put it into the glass removing system to remove the glasses. We can get these particles. You can see what it looks like, not the dust. This is 2 kind of products. We can get 2 products in the first and second line. And then is the crushing and separation line. The bare board, the solar panels, will put into the shredding machine to get the first shredding. The first shred uses the double-shaped shredder. It will cut the solar panels into smaller pieces, and the pieces will go into the crusher to crush again. After crushing, it will become more smaller particles. This is the hammerhead shredding, crushing. Use the blade is the 6.5 magnesis. And then here there is a grinding to use the grinder to have the second crush or third processing. And in this grinding, it will grind the copper, the plastic, and the silicone separately, and then we put it into the vibrating screen. It will be equipped with the grinder, and then it has 2 screens in it. And on the bottom, it's the material that have been grained separately. On the bottom, the bottom is the materials that is not reached to the standards of the sizes. It will go to the grind again to have the second grind. And the middle part is the copper and plastic. It will go to the next process. Here. And the bottom part is the silicone output. It has 3 outlets for different particles, different products. And then, just as I say about the copper and the plastic, we have the other later processing. We will use this electrostatic separation and the air separation to separate the copper and the plastic. Well, the work is different. Well, the air separation used because the quality is different, so we can separate it. And the electrostatic use the electrostatic theory is different, so we can separate it. Well, during this step, the separation rate can reach to 96 to 97. And then during the electrostatic separation, it can reach to 98–99%. And now here is the dust removal system. Well, for the whole system, there are only the dust pollution, no other like the water or chemical or smoke pollution. So we only have this dust removal system, or the post dust collector and the cyclone dust collector. This is the dust. We have equipped it with the dust that can reach to the standards of different regions, so you don't need to worry about this. Here is the name of each step. Well, here are some more detailed information of different devices. The first one is the aluminium frame removing machine. Can you see the word clearly? It's said that aluminium frame removing machine use PLC interface control and automatic sensing system to automatically remove solar panels aluminium frame for different sizes. So only at here you only need 1 or 2 workers for the aluminium frame and the glass removing machine. Here is the glass removing. The solar photovoltaic panels glass removing machine is using for removing and recycling of the glasses at the end of live solar panels. We can get the glass particles from this step. Well, to compare the quality of different glass removal system, you can see, is it clear to get all the glass out of the bare board, or is it the glass particles not declared dust, the glass dust? And here is the line, the client's equipment that bought from here. You can see here is the first device of the crusher, the shredder, and the crusher. And then here is the vibrating screen. And the last one is the electrostatic separator and the air separation. here are some other details of the shredder, grinder, and the separator. For example, the first shredder, some information. The material we use is H13 alloy, and for this kind of raw material is high hardness and high toughness. It can use for a longer time, about the service life. And here is the crusher. It's the second crush. We use it to put the particles into more smaller ones. We use the material is the 6,5 manganese alloy, and it's good toughness. It's just for this kind of metals and some particles crushing. I have high wear resistance. And then it's a grinder, made of special materials and good wear resistant. It's stable operation, easy maintenance, and convenient operation. This is the advantage of the grinder. And two air separator to separate the copper and the plastic. For the first air separator, we use the Italian air suspension principle, and the separation rate is 97 to 98%. It's easy to operate with variable frequency control knob. You can see it also helped PLC system to control it more frequently. And here is the electrostatic separator. Have high voltage electrostatic separation technology, the high degree of automation. From here, the separation rate can reach to 99%. And here is the pulse dust collector. Well, it can collect the 99.5% of the dust during our production. It also clean it automatically by the wind, so we don't need to change this bag frequently. It's very easy and convenient to clean it. Here is some certificates that we have in our company. A certificate in China and other regions. For example, the European Union. And now this is the feedback that we have our equipment that more than 90 countries. So you can also come to our client's factory to know more information and it worked well about our equipment. You can have a look. Or you're also welcome to come to our own factory to know more details. And now in our factory there is a prototype. Later I will show you the video, then we can have more. It's more clearly for us to know the information and how it works. This is the company profile. So this is the name of our company. We are one of the subsidiary of the Doing Holdings. It's a comprehensive environmental protection machinery manufacturing company. And we have the service of manufacturing, installation, and after-sale service. We have a mature team of the installation and the design and the production and after sale. Here is the main products that we have: the waste, metal, plastic, electrostatic waste separation and recycling equipment, like the waste carbon wire recycling machine, PCB board recycling machine, radiator recycling, and aluminium plastic recycling machine. And also in today's live show, the solar panels recycling and the lithium battery recycling PCB board. Okay, and here is the other products that we have. The first one is the lithium battery recycling machine, what it look like. And we also have the carbonization machine to have the carbonization or to recycle the products like the flue oil, or we can call it pyrolysis machine. And also we have the aluminium plastic recycling machine, radiator recycling, PCB board. If you are interested in this kind of business, you can also contact with us. Here is the project cases. And more than 90 countries, we have our equipment here. So if you are interested and you want to visit, you're also welcomed. In almost all the continents, we have our equipment. In Thailand, for example, China is in Asia and India, or some American countries, America, or the Mexico, or Canada. Or some European countries also have our equipment, like German or the Italy. Here is our service, the pre-sale, on-sale, and after-sale service for you. Because every far, maybe you are in Europe or Africa, so you don't need to worry about the transportation. We have the transportation company, the corporate company, to give you this service. And for the pre-sale service, you can come here or we can contact and give you the design, the program of your configurations and your layout and your plant. This is a service. You can first visit the products workshop here in China, in the center of China, in Henan province. And this is the one-to-one device configuration scheme for you, because well, the requirements and the statement is different for our clients, so you can contact with our engineer, and then we have can give you the configurations program for you. This is the second device and plant equipment placement site. It's also our engineers' work. Then this is the on-sale service. Well, you can check the production of the machine frequently, or you can communicate and equipment manufacturing progress, or you can come here to know is it work well. Maybe you want to have this, the production time is 2 months. Well, depends on your capacity. We have different line. For example, the smallest one we can have 1 kilogram per hour, or we have 2 ton per hour's configuration capacity. And this is the on-sale service. And the after-sale service, if you are worried about the installation and the training of workers, we can tell you that we have our engineering team to went to your plant, went to your factory to give you this kind of service for you. And also we have 1 year warranty, and the guide equipment installation, debugging, and technical training. This is the 3-step service that we can give you. Here is some achievement that we have, shown in by this some kind of data. So if you are interested in this kind of program, you are also welcome to contact with us. Now let's show some prototype that in our factory, then we can have a clear information about this. And this is the glass removal system. Let's find out the aluminium frame removing system. Yeah, here is the aluminium frame. We can get this frame, the aluminium frame, directly by using this machine. We can have it is suitable for the whole sizes, all sizes. Then we can get this board without the frame, and there are the glasses in it. So we need to use this glass removal machine to crush it into smaller particles. Then we can get the board that by using this belt to the first shredder, a double-shaped shredder. Here is the particle sizes. Can you see it clearly? Stopped from here. You can look at this video. This is also the double-shaped shredder. Then here is the crusher to crush it to smaller particles. Here is the PLC system. Well, it's not installation yet, so it's just put it randomly. Then our particles will go into this grinder to grind it to smaller mesh. And the smaller pieces will come to the vibrating screen. By vibrating, it will control the sizes. It have 2 layers. The bottom of it, we can collect the silicone, and in the middle is the copper and plastic, mixed copper and plastic. We will separate later by the air separation air separation device and the electrostatic separation device. Here is the larger particles, the silicone. You can see here the pieces is small. They are the powder and the mesh. Then here it shows us is the air separator. Can separate the copper outside from the plastic. You can see in the ground is a copper. The color, the red thing is the copper. We can just solder it directly or have a deep processing. And on the last side, the back of it is the glasses, the plastic that we can collect. Here is the whole line. It's very easy to understand. First, we need to remove the aluminium frame, and then to remove the glasses in the board. Then we can just crush it and separate the metals and the other plastic. So if you are interested in this kind of business, you can contact us. We are the Dwin Group, a manufacturer of the solar panel recycling machine. I'm not sure is there anybody in my live show. If you're here, you can leave your questions and I will answer you to give you more information. Or if you want to know more details, for example, the quotation and the configurations, you can leave your email or your WhatsApp, your telephone here. Then we can contact one-to-one to give you more information and know your requirements. Now in our factory, there is an England customer's machine. It's waiting to be delivered, maybe tomorrow or just this week. So if you want to have a look, you can come here, or our sales manager can telephone for you and give you the testing videos later. Here is the real device that we have. About our advantages, just I taught it later, we have the high reparation rate that can reach to 98 to 99% of the final products. And the second advantage is it's a non-pollution machine that is environmental friendly, and there's no harm for the human body. All use is the practical device, and no water pollution, the gas release, or the chemical pollution. Here is the advantages, the second advantages, and the third one is a wide application for the whole sizes of the machine. We can all use this kind of solar panels recycling machine. And it's also automatically. You can see here is the automatically control center that we don't need much laborers, we don't need much workers. This kind of process we can save. About the control, the temperature, the electrostatic, and the other hot pressure, we can also all use this kind of machine, the PLC system. Well, it's optional device. You can choose or don't choose it, but you can just work by the workers. For example, for the first aluminium frame removing system, we maybe need 1 or 2 workers to put it into the device and to put it into the glass removal system. So about how to collect this kind of business, well, it's very easy to collect this kind of waste, the e-waste or the solar panels waste, in the waste collection stations. Or if you want to have the biggest collection, the biggest capacity, you can connect the solar panels company. They may have the scrap materials for the solar panels, or we have these sources of our customers who want to sell the products or to want to receive the raw materials. You can contact with us directly. So about the information you want to know, you can just contact with us and our sales manager will give you more details. The capacity, if you have a smaller capacity, you can have 100 kilogram per hour, for 300 kilogram per hour, or 500. If you have a larger material, larger qualities, then you can get the 1 ton per hour or 2 ton per hour, or the largest one or smaller one. We also have. You can tell requirements to our manager, and we can give you the configuration program. Okay, and now in the commonplace is our email and the telephone, WhatsApp number. You can just add us directly, or you can leave your contact ways for that to us privately. Then our sales manager and our engineer will contact with you quickly to give you more informations, the catalog, the quotation, and the analysis of the market for you, anything you want to know. So, is there anybody in my live show, and is there any questions about the solar panel machine or other kind of e-waste? We have the PCB board, lithium battery, the carbonization furnace machine, if you're interested, or other kind of equipment like the waste tire, waste plastic recycling machine, or you can call pyrolysis machine, or the waste oil distillation machine. And the products we can get from the solar panels is the copper, aluminium, and silicone, glass, and plastic. Let's start from the very beginning. It's very clear to show more information. Here is the raw material and the products that we can get. Here is a 3D layout. The separation rate we can reach to 99%. So you don't need to you can count on this. And the capacity or the larger capacity also can be customized, or the smaller one is also can be used. If you have a smaller capacity for the separation area, you can only have an electrostatic separator. The air separator is not necessary. But if you have a big one, maybe 1 or 2 10/hour, then we need 2 lines of the air separator and 2 lines of the electrostatic separator. So about this scheme, we can just know your requirements and we can give you this configuration program. This is equipment structure. It shows the name and the details. You can look, and if there's any questions, you can just comment for us and I'll answer you to give you more information. This is the first step, the frame removing machine, or we can call it the dismantling machine. The aluminium is the frame size, and after dismantling, it is still the shape of frame. We can just solder it directly. This is a frame. The difference between other products, well, the material like the glasses, the copper, the plastic, and silicone, they are all the particles, not the frame. In this step, we need 1 or 2 workers to put it into the device, and we also need the same 2 workers on the glass removing machine to get the particles. Here is the glass removing machine, and how to know the quality of different device. The first one is the separation rate. Is it clear to separate all the glasses from the board? And about the quality of your products we can get. Is it particle sizes or the mesh sizes? It will depend on your device that you chose. So we can get the particles is the glass particles, the products is glass particles, so we can sell it for higher prices. Then we will use this belt conveyor to put it into the shredder to have the first shredding step. It is a double shade shredder. We can get the particles, and then we will put it into the crusher to crush again. The blade is a hammer blade crusher, and it uses the X65 magnesis. Then is the grinder. The third crushing is the grinder. It have 2 screens in it. And on the bottom, the material will grind separately. It will go back to the grinder for grinding again. And the large particles will go through the second separation process. Here is the grinder and the ID vibrating screen. The ID vibrating screen is to control the sizes. It have 2 screens. And then the air separation and the electrostatic separation is used for separate the copper and plastic. There is no dust in our production line because we have the post-dust removal system to remove the dust, to collect the dust in the collecting bag, the filter bag. And about the bag, we don't need to change it very frequently. We can use the wind cleaning system to clean it. And here is the advantages that we have of our equipment. The 99% of the separation rate, it's environmental friendly. It's all physical production, so there's no chemical, water, and smoke release. It's wide application for all whole sizes of the solar panels. We can also use this material, and high working efficiency. If we will use the PLC system, it's both automatically and labor saving. This is the working process, similar as this layout. The first is to remove the aluminium frame, and the second is to remove the glass. Then we can get aluminium frame and the glass particles. Then we use the threading, crushing, and grinding to put this large board to the smaller mesh. Then, by using this anti-vibrating screen to control the sizes, we can get the silicone and the mixed copper and plastic. Then we will use this separation device to separate the copper and plastic. For this air separation, the separation rate can reach to 97%. And the electrostatic separation, by using it, we can get the separation rate to 99%. Here is some information. The first step, the aluminium frame plastic device, it will use the PLC system, the interface control, and the automatically sensing system to automatically remove the aluminium for different sizes. We can get the frame size. And the glass removal machine, use it for removing and recycling the gas and the end of life of solar panels. This is how it look like for the glass. Let's check about, is there any here is the board that with glasses that without the aluminium frame. Then we can use this to remove these glasses. And here is other details. The shredder, we use the H13 alloy, and it's just used to crush the metal things. And also the crusher is the hammer blade crusher, uses 6.5 magnesium, is good toughness. The grinding is also have a high quality to grind it to smaller mesh, and we can use the air separator and electrostatic separator to separate the copper and plastic. For example, the air separator, we have the PLC system, the control machine to control the how it works. It used the Italian air separation principle because different copper and plastic quality is different. We can separate it by blowing the wind and by vibrating it. So for this step, the separation rate can reach to 97 to 98. It's easy to operate with the control knob. And for the electrostatic separator, have a high voltage electrostatic separation technology. It's high degree of automation. So for this step, the separation rate is 99%. And this is the purification system, the post-dust collector. The rate is 99.5. Almost all the dust we can collect. And for this filter bag, we don't need to change it frequently. We can use this cleaning system, the wind cleaning, to clean the dust and to prolong the service life. Here is the certificate that we have in our company, and here are some customers' feedback. You can have a look. And you can see here, it shows that almost 90 countries have our machine. So you can visit their factory. Then we can know more information and details of how it works and is it work well of our equipment. Is it clear to see the word? Some feedback of our customers all over the world. Now in our company there is a machine for the solar panels. Is waiting for delivered to England. You can see more. If you are interested, you can come here. And this is the information of our company. We are the Henan Doing Environmental Protection Company, and we are a subsidiary of Henan Doing. Henan Doing Holdings. Henan is the the province name. We are in China. We are the manufacturing company. The products we have, it shows here, the waste, electric waste, PCB board, aluminium, plastic, radiator, or other solar panels, lithium battery. This is other products. A carbonization machine. If you are interested, you can also contact with us, and we can give you more quotation or the certificate. So if there are no more questions today, it's time to say goodbye. They are the project cases from different countries. You can see if there are any countries for you. And the pre-sale service, on-sale service, after-sale service, we have an introduction before. So don't need to worry about the installation and the training of workers. And for the program of different requirements and capacity, our engineer will give you the layout and the scheme for you. So you can also come to our factory to know the manufacturing progress. This is some achievement that we have. So it's time to say goodbye. If you are interested, welcome to contact with us. In the comment place, we have our email and WhatsApp, WeChat, and phone. You can contact with us directly, or you can leave your contact numbers to us privately, and our sales manager will contact with you. So I will make sure that there's no more questions, and it's time to say goodbye now. Okay, so this is all the information today we have. Thank you for your watching today, and welcome to contact with us. So have a nice day.